Water is essential to the survival of all living things, but to find out whether the water you drink and use for household activities is reliable and safe, or whether fish in public waterways are adversely affected by human activity, water quality should be tested regularly. Knowing the water's physical, chemical, and biological characteristics allows us to determine whether it is suitable for drinking, agricultural, irrigation, protection of aquatic life, or other uses.
Each of these have 15 milliliters of the sample that we collected from each of the different sites, along with ammonium sulfate, and then they were diluted down in order for us to find the phosphate samples. And then each of these were then put into a cuvette, which correlated with the sample name on this computer screen here. We let it run for a couple hours, and it gave us our information right here. So this is filled up with DI water right here, and as these robotics are moving, it's taking the reagent and the DI water and flushing it through over here to the calorimeter, which is where we see our calculated values on this screen over here.
So each of the red dots are the standards that we made, and then it compares them to our samples with their absorbance level and their concentration.
And you can see the sample name, which is colored over there on the left, and then the absorbance value is right there in the middle, and then it calculated the concentration over there on the far right.
Benthic macroinvertebrates, which are bottom-dwelling organisms including aquatic insects, crayfish, clams, snails, and worms, are used in studies to determine the quality of water because of their high numbers, known pollution tolerances, limited mobility, wide range of feeding habits, varied lifespans, and dependence on the land environment around the stream.
Crayfish.
When chemical samples are taken, they are really a snapshot of the water at the moment in time that can change rapidly, but macroinvertebrates are living in these streams all the time. Their composition will be affected by either periodic episodes of poor water quality or continuous poor water quality.
talking about. Oh, look at that guy. I told you there's something big over there. No, it doesn't quite have the face. It looks more like a... It's absolutely a long ear, isn't it? Well, it doesn't quite have that scale pattern, does it? Here, let me look through it. It's not a full face. It's got a rougher scale pattern. Keep going. Yeah, that's crusty.
Present. This looks like a rusty
You know,
side.
some of these might
Rusty
be...
side. That's a rusty side, correct?
Yeah, it is.
2 more cook jobs.
Oh, this is a cool shiner. That's a mountain red-belly dace. Telescope shiner. It's got a very large eye.
You have to gently put the fish in the water.
Every meter.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Getting the height of each meter so that we can diagram the slope of the banks and the river itself in the channel.
They're trying to get the slope of the stream, and there's a laser level down there, and they're trying to find the signal so they can get a straight level line and figure out what the slope of the stream is. Trying to get the gradient that this river's moving, and you can see how fast that water's moving if you can over there. So that's going to help us determine the erosional force that this water has when it moves down here in a storm event. So that's what they're trying to determine.